All right, hello everyone and welcome to Rise Zion. I hope you're all having a great evening. I'm sorry I didn't broadcast last night, you guys. I was back home too late, so I wasn't able to start a live stream last night. But you guys, I have some great news. We have the music from Dustwave, and he finished this track, and so we're able to listen to it this evening as we're doing our live stream. So there you can hear it in the background. But yeah, as you can tell, I had a lot going on yesterday. Got my hair cut, had a dentist appointment yesterday. But yeah, we're doing really great. And I hope that all of you are all having a great evening as well. And I'm excited to start this new painting with you guys. So yesterday, we got the background finished. And this canvas is much bigger than our other canvas. And I don't know, it's really exciting to start this new piece. Captain Moroni, mezzo Captain Moroni. So here is, we're joined by Ute Girl. Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a great evening. And Historical Language Art has joined us saying, do you think that Joe found an iPad or an Android? Well, I don't know about that at all. But yeah, we are going to be here. We're going to be painting this evening. Billy is saying, blessings, brother in Christ Jesus. Thank you. I'm glad to have everybody joining us. Now, before we get started, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the live stream. We're going to have fun. You guys can ask me questions in the chat if you'd like, and I'll try to respond as you guys are asking them. I'm going to be working over here, but you can ask me questions if you'd like. But yeah, the idea behind these live streams is that we have an opportunity to create, some opportunities to monetize the channel without, putting behind a paywall some of the spiritually important episodes that I've been posting. So we don't want to do that. We want to put behind a paywall stuff that isn't so important. That's why we're doing these painting videos in the evening. So, but yeah, this is going to help us to spread the message of the gospel to as many people as possible to help growing the channel. As you can see, today we're going to be working on doing the drawing of Captain Moroni. Before we start painting, we have to draw it out here on this canvas that we prepared last Thursday, I think it was, that we started working on this. But yeah, let's see what we got. People are saying AirPods seem like it would be easier to pair than an iPad. I guess, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, oh yeah, something else that I wanted to mention before we get started is that this music is available to purchase on the website. We have the website live now, you guys. It is risezion.org. And you can go there and you can purchase our paintings, you can purchase our prints, and you can purchase this music even from the website, and you can do it securely. We are an organization officially, you guys. So I'm excited to share this with you. And it's really exciting seeing all this come together with you guys. And I'm so glad that all of you have been here. Some of you from the very beginning and have been supporting the channel. But yeah, let's get started with this, guys. I've been doing a lot of research on what styles that we want to include. I thought about doing, like a Captain Moroni in the style of Napoleon, for example. Have you guys seen that painting of Napoleon? I don't know. He has like this very dramatic cape. So that's what we're going to be doing. Tiffany is asking, what made you decide this subject? Well, we all kind of voted on it. People were saying that they wanted me to do a Captain Moroni next. So I don't know what should be the next painting after this one, you guys. Like, you guys let me know in the chat what you guys think should be our next painting. But in addition to that, we really don't have a very good Mesoamerican Captain Moroni artwork. We have the Arnold Freeberg Moroni, which is more of a European style kind of Moroni. He's wearing like European armor. And so this painting, we want it to be clearly stylized in the Mesoamerican style. So Yes, Napoleon. But yeah, it's going to be really fun to do. And have you, Tiffany is asking, what made me decide the subject. Have you watched any of my channel at all, or are you brand new? I don't recognize you in the chats from previous live streams that we've done. And some of you might already know that I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but some of you might not know that. You might just be joining us for the first time today. And Captain Moroni is an important figure in the Book of Mormon scriptures. You can tell from this background here that we've created, we're kind of creating a sunset scene, and it's a very dire scene. It kind of is the question, whether or not civilization is in decline or whether it's going to make a revival. Captain Moroni was presiding over this, partially over the civilization as it was in decline, right? So that's really cool to consider that. But yeah, we're gonna start doing our sketch now, you guys. You guys ask me questions, I'll try to pay attention. You have to come in and draw it out first, because it's really, really difficult at times when you're in the midst of a painting just to try to get everything right. But if you do a sketch, it's so much easier. Benjamin has joined us. You guys let me know too if the music is too soft. I've turned it down so that it doesn't have reverb in my mic, so you're not getting it 2 times. It should just be playing on my computer. So, but yeah, he's going to be holding the standard of freedom, or the title of liberty, rather, is what it's called. This is going to be quite the thing. Okay, we're going to come up here. We have to mark kind of the boundaries of this drawing. We don't want him to be too close to the bottom, I don't think. So I'm going to come in here and start sketching. This is where his feet are going to be. And I'm thinking that we're going to have space above as well. As you guys are watching, today we posted a brand new video on our channel, and it was about the third temple at Jerusalem. And surprisingly, there was an anti-Zionist Jewish group who's now preparing for the return of the Messiah by training priests in how to do the temple rituals. And so they're training them how to do that. And it's just really interesting because this group does not necessarily agree with the current state of Israel as it is. And I was just like, well, that's kind of interesting. I never thought that would be the case, but they are certainly preparing for their Messiah, which is interesting. You guys can watch that when you get a chance. Okay, that gives us plenty of room. So up here we're going to have like stars and stuff when we get finished with this painting. It's going to be beautiful. So here's his head. We're just kind of lightly sketching it out. We don't want to get too much into the details in case we make a mistake. So Captain Moroni is going to have a very striking red and flowing cape. It's going to be quite dramatic. He's going to be holding that title of liberty, and it's going to be blowing back here in the background. about the sphere of the skull right here. And it's actually really a really good way to measure. So you have about 8 heads worth of space, right? From the feet to the top of the head. So that's how you can kind of measure. And that's what I'm doing with my fingers here. I'm just kind of measuring roughly 8 heads down. And then you have the ball of the head right here, right? So a measurement from the ball of the head to a second ball of the head is the bottom of the neck here, where the collarbone starts. One head down is about where the pectorals end. That's just some really nifty ways to measure your figure so that you get it perfectly drawn. And an ear here. But he's going to be wearing Mesoamerican armor, so we don't have to worry too much about the figure too much, because he's going to be quite bulky. As the navel is about 3 heads down. Yeah, I hope that Dustwave joins us. He has to hear the music that he produced for our program. He usually joins us in the evenings. Dustwave produced this music, and we put it up for sale on the website so that you can help support Dustwave as well. We have kind of a deal where we're doing like a 50-50 split, so he gets compensated for this work that he's done for us, and he's going to create more music as well so that you guys can enjoy this sort of atmospheric music in the background as we're painting. Okay, I'm going to read some comments here just real fast. Hi, Becky. How are you? 99 Blackbirds has joined us. Hi, 99 Blackbirds. How are you? Billy Adams is here. Hi, Billy. Oh, I'm a member as well, Benjamin says. Yeah, oh, so Tiffany has joined us before in just the normal videos, but she's joining us tonight for the first time seeing us paint live streams. So that's exciting. Oh, 99 Blackbird says this is the real me. Well, yes, all of it is the real me. Everything that I produce is the real me. That much I can tell you. How are we going to do this? He has to have like a kind of a graceful, powerful stance, right? We want him to be a powerful, he's a very powerful figure. So you have his shoulders, they're angled like this. That means that the contrapposto means his hips need to be this way. So putting a lot of weight on this foot right here. This foot's going to be facing us. Very broad shoulders. Men have about 1.5 heads of shoulder width. This is probably exaggerated too much. Make sure I have my drawing just about right. I have to try to measure. So like from the pelvic floor to the top of the head should be about equidistant to the feet. We don't want to have him like have massive like legs that are not proportionate to the rest of his body, right? Here's the standard right here. The flag, right? Napoleon. Think Napoleon. Think that's too much, maybe. So yeah. That's right. I hope that's right. Let's see. 1, 2. Thighs are about 2 heads from the hip. My figure drawing teacher told me that by the end of the class we would have at least one of his goals was to have us so that we could draw attractive kneecaps, and I'd like to think that I learned how to draw attractive kneecaps. He was quite an interesting fellow. I loved him. He was good. He was very exacting and precise. And we have... I don't know how much of his legs we're going to be able to see, because he's going to be covered up with his armor. But we will at least be able to see his feet and his calves and his knees. Well, maybe his knees are going to be covered up with armor too. How are you liking this music, everybody? Dustwave has joined us. Hi, Dustwave. Very good. Oh, looks like we have a lot of comments, you guys. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. Great tip on spacing, yes. Okay, I think this is where we were. Becky has joined us. Yes, this is where we were. Death of Ego. I do not recognize Death of Ego on this channel. Saying something about golems and things, which is kind of cool, but I don't know exactly what you could be referring to. Okay. Art will save us in the end, probably. Probably so. Of course, I have said before that artists are terrible, terrible liars. We lie about everything. When it comes to art. Yeah, okay. Okay. Someone would if you use AI or if it's all of you. I will guess that Becky is referring my comment to me. It is me, yes. Oh, and Dustwave is saying the music is all his, so that's good too. Very good. Oh, and Trish has joined us. Hi, Trish. How are you? I hope I haven't missed too much in the comments, but whatever. We'll just continue drawing. We'll finish this drawing up, and I'll take a look and step back and see if we have used up enough of this space, because I don't want him to be, like, he needs to take up most of the space, you know what I mean? If he doesn't, well, he should, because his armor and cape are going to take up a lot of space, so I'm glad that we have this huge canvas where we can really get this drawing perfect. Okay, his foot comes out like this, you guys. Alright, and this foot is sort of tilted forward. It's at an angle. It's like a 3/4 angle. I considered making him barefooted, but I don't know. Sandals or barefooted, probably. Really, I don't have to get too much involved into the muscles right now. All right, we got to get the other arm in. Make sure that these trapezius is good. Trapezius is good. Collarbone is good. It's probably extending too far this way. We need to shorten it here. Did you know that so like the pectoral muscle actually inserts underneath of the, it goes over top of the bicep, which is really weird to me. I don't know. So like you have your arm here, and then the muscle of the pectoral goes underneath, and it tucks in underneath the this muscle right here, whatever that's called. Let me think, what's that called? This muscle right here. I'm having a hard time. I think he needs a sword too. We could put a shield in his arm, on his arm, or on sword, and I think a sword is cooler. Okay, just making sure this figure is making sense here, because if it doesn't make sense before we start adding the clothes and everything on there, it messes everything up. So we have to make sure that our figure makes sense logically. Or else we will have trouble. Okay, yes, and I'm gonna have his arm come out like this and just sword pointing down, maybe? Now, when at all possible, I like to have the objects pointing back in. And hopefully you can see what I'm drawing. Maybe? Like this? I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, we could just give him a shield too if it's too hard, because we don't want the sword to come down and poke him in the leg. We don't necessarily want the sword to go like pointing off the canvas, which it will threaten to do if we extend it out. Logically, it must make sense. I think it does. Big beefy arms too. He's gotta have big beefy arms. He's Captain Moroni. Captain Moroni's gotta have beefy arms. Got bicep, tricep, and whatever that is. I'm having a brain freeze and I can't think of what that is. Anyway, yeah. Hmm. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know, maybe he doesn't have to have any kind of armor or anything on this side. Maybe we'll just like... I don't know. Oh, that's way too long. This can't be that long. Did it too long. Right about there. There, that's better. Got his arm too long, you guys. But yeah, as I was saying, we got the website up, everybody. If you want to check out the website, we have prints available. We have the paintings available. We have t-shirt pre-orders available as well. If you want to buy a t-shirt, you can check out our prices. We are keeping prices reasonable for items. Of course, the largest items are going to be the original paintings, which are going to sell, for a lot more expensive. But we have all sorts of items that you can take a look at. And the music is for sale as well. And we're really grateful for Dustwave creating this music for us and to help enrich the channel. And it's going to be, we're splitting the profits for that. And so we want to help support Dustwave for his music. And if you guys want to help support the channel, please feel free to, purchase the music. It's $2. It's just nice atmospheric music that you can purchase and play while you're studying or while you're, just doing something in the background, right? We want to create a good value and a good experience for you guys. We don't just want to ask you to make donations or whatever, although you could do that. But what we're interested in is providing value to you, not just asking for donations. And I think that's a part of being a good steward, you know. Trying to create a good experience for people, trying to create value. All right, let's read some of this. Let's see. Possible sword styles. Historically plausible, steel edge short sword or long dagger blade, 18 to 30 inches. Ooh, there's an idea, Tiffany. I'll keep that in mind. I think that we could do an 18-inch, like, maybe we could, because like, we're partially, we don't know exactly what the style is. It's probably like a combination of like Mesoamerican, but we could combine some Middle Eastern elements. So we could make like an 18-inch falcata, for example. Yeah, Tiffany's saying that a steel blade with a hilt, iron or bronze with a leather grip, possibly inscribed with sacred words or symbols. Yes, so it's plausible based on what they might have been able to do with Nephite metallurgy. That's a good idea. I like that. Yes. Yeah, he has to have a sword. I think, yeah, a sword would be so cool. We should give him a sword. We'll try to work this into the drawing. Let's put his armor in. I've switched over to my other pencil here, you guys. We're gonna start putting the armor in. And we're going to make sure that we don't have any unnecessary tangents. We do not want to have tangents. Tangents are like where your eye gets distracted by things because things are overlapping too much. You know what I mean? We want to avoid that. That's something that I learned as an illustrator. So we're going to avoid that. And we're going to make, it's going to be very complex armor. Going to have all sorts of Mesoamerican runes carved into it and leopard heads and all sorts of things. Hopefully we can get all that detail. Oh yeah, but his helmet is going to be very elaborate with many feathers. Because we must have feathers. And kind of did some sketches of different elements that I wanted to add to this armor. We're gonna like Virgin James Christensen territory, you guys. This is gonna be. We're gonna have gyms on this thing. It's gonna be freaking awesome. This is gonna be fun. Painted spots. It's gonna be quite elaborate. Well, it probably doesn't even make any sense, but who cares? It's gonna be cool. That's what we care about. It's gonna be awesome. To keep our pencil sharp. We can get all these little details in. I'm gonna put a shoulder pad on him right here. We should probably start actually with his owl brooch. His owl brooch is keeping kind of the armor together. I don't know how this works, but that's kind of what I imagine. So we're gonna go for it. It's like a bat. It's like Batman, you guys. It's like Batman. Okay, cape coming out here. Cape, cape, cape. Yes. This has to be a jaguar head shoulder pad, I think. Carved in bronze or metal or whatever this armor is made out of. Made out of Ziff, maybe. I don't know. And that's the great thing about working with the lost civilization, is that you can kind of come up with their own, you can kind of invent what you believe is their style. That's what you do as an artist all the time. By necessity. I'm kind of thinking like mezzo art deco, kind of. Another kind of not sure about this. Make sure that it makes sense, right? Let's see. Captain Moroni fought for Covenant so his armor might feature inscriptions or symbolic dyes, like blue for the law, red for atonement, or maybe stripes representing the tribes of Israel. Maybe. Yes. He will definitely have a red cape, that's for sure. We'll be definitely having that. Make sure to have nice, graceful lines when we're doing this. We don't want to have lines that are dull or clunky or ugly. We don't want ugly lines. We want beautiful lines. Beautiful, beautiful lines. Like George Foreman. You remember those commercials where you look at those beautiful lines? That was like forever ago, you guys, back when they had infomercials. Look at those beautiful lines. And it's so healthy too. Because they were trying to market the George Foreman grill as like a healthy product. Because it would like cook out all of the fat is the idea behind them. It had a little drain. Yes, red cape is a must. Must, must, must. And we have to use our favorite Indian red color as well. That's my favorite red of all reds. And it looks so beautiful. I love that color. We used it in our last painting and it turned out so, so well on Mary's dress and on Jesus's red sash. So, so wonderful. I love it so much. He has like a little Squidward head right here on his belt, maybe. An Eastern Island head. With angry eyes. Oh, Kurlams and Kulams, you guys. We gotta add Kurlams and Kulams. Yes. Might have to study more armor pieces. Choose the right symbol on his kneecaps. We might have to take more than one day on this drawing, you guys. This is going to be quite a remarkable drawing. got fur sticking out. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we got to get that jaguar head in over here a little bit. Or a Kurlam and Kulam, whatever that is. I think that he should have Kurlam and Kulam's horns on his armor. He's going to have these hooks and their tusks from a Kurlam. You can also stab your enemies with them. Haha. And then here, he has a little shield on his forearm, and it's made out of like a precious stone or something, and it's stuck in, it's embedded into the armor here so that he can block weapons. I have another horn right here, embedded into the armor. Now we got to get our feathers in too. So I'm taking inspiration from European hats as well. The captains had vibrant feathers in their caps so that their men could see them on the battlefield. But also it's this cool decoration. Gotta have fur coming out here. Okay, now we gotta get that jaguar in. I don't know exactly how to do the jaguar. Might have to look up reference for that. Let's see what we got going on here. Just happy little accidents, yes. If you've been watching my channel, though, in the evenings, we do not talk about happy accidents on this channel. We talk about grave errors. And yeah. Yeah, traitors amongst the Nephites. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. All right, what do we got going on here, you guys? Let's see. Oh, I've switched to my Crayola white, which is not as good as my Prismacolor. But we can probably get some good details in here. Let me just back up and see if I'm drawing correctly. His shoulder needs to be a little bit wider, probably. I don't know why. All right, we got to get the this standard of liberty here has to be put in. I don't think that this will do. We have to use the big ruler. The standard of liberty. Yes. Has to be a spearhead. Because this is freaking awesome. Got ragged edges because it's a torn fabric, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is gonna be cool. Got ab protection on here. All right, you guys, I think that we are just about ready to finish this live stream up. So if you have questions, make sure to post them and I'll answer them as soon as I get done. We don't have anything to scumble because we haven't started painting yet, but this drawing is looking sweet. I am liking what I am seeing so far. We're probably gonna have to add a lot more details before we start painting on this drawing, but it's looking really cool. Something that we're gonna have to watch out for is that we don't have an unnecessary tangent where this banner is flying behind his head with all these feathers here. That could be meddlesome. But yeah, this is gonna be a cool painting, I think, you guys. Very dramatic indeed. All right. Hold on just a sec. Okay. Oh. Huh. Oh, there we go. All right, so yeah, things are looking pretty good. Let's see. Anybody have any final questions before we end tonight? Let's see. Benjamin says, indeed, Captain Moroni fought multiple enemies, both external and internal. It looks like a ghost right now. Yes. Yes, that's actually really fun, actually, because it does look kind of like a ghost. It's very faint, but we're beginning to see the figure emerge from the painting already, and we haven't even started to add paint yet, have we? That's why I say it's really hard to ruin a painting if you know how to draw, and you get your drawing down first. But yeah, you start to see it emerge from the darkness, right? Well, thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I was reading about George Washington, and I read about how they described him. All I do was just smile because they use the word, almost a description that matched Captain Moroni to the T. Well, that's cool. All right, Dustwave is got to leave us. Bye, Dustwave. Thank you for the music again. Again, before you guys go, make sure to check out our website, risezion.org. If you want, you can buy a print of the Mary and Jesus at the tomb. As well, the original painting is for sale now on the website. And we have Dustwave's music for sale as well as pre-orders for t-shirts. If you want to order a t-shirt, you can do that. All right. It looks like we are just about ready to be finished tonight, you guys. We had 330 views. We currently have 20 concurrent viewers, so that's pretty good. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before you go, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm sure that you guys already have. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.